What is up, YouTube? My name is Ash, and welcome to the Warship. This is currently my industrial district, where I have every single farm I could imagine, or want right now. Sorry about the snivels. Uh, I worked Coachella, and somebody gave me something, because this is miserable. I am sick as a dog, but I am still very inspired and really want to get a jump on this series. I'm feeling really inspired right now. Might just be the Dayquil. But I can't sleep, I can't function, and I want to play Minecraft, and this is the next step in the series. So, here we go. Sick Ashley going for Warship Episode 1. And, I guess the game plan is work on expanding it, figure out what farms are going to go where. I don't have an elytra on. I will be doing dumb stuff all episode, I promise. This is gonna be a fun one. Edit that out, please. Future me. I will try to edit some of the sounds of my ailment. Alright. So right here, we are gonna have a drought farm. And it's gonna go down in a pyramid shape. And there's one glaring issue when we're looking in this direction. Can you spot it? That mob farm is not centered. And I want that to be the control center of this ship. So that needs to be smack dead center, and that will create the upper decks of the aircraft carrier. And then we will continue expanding on down the runway. This fell off right there. Okay, so in by 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This one we're gonna fill in. Oh, gosh. I don't have Swift Sneak anymore. Darn it. I'm not up to getting that today. That's not a mission for today, no. Had to grab a pop. Actually, a ginger ale. Cheers, everyone. Wow. This has been a rough couple days. I just want to say thank you to whoever invented Ginger Ale. This series is my dream, and I don't care about the YouTube side of it anymore, if that makes any sense. This has been a rough couple days, but it has been an absolute blast. I truly love it. Out here, I love the people. I have found more life out here than I've felt in probably 2 decades combined. In only a short year, not even a year. I've been in California 8 months now, and it's truly changing my life every single day, and we're all just massive works in progress. I've been through hell, and I'm finally overcoming. I have truly recently started to love myself again. And that's something that I haven't done in years. Maybe ever. And I'm finally done being scared. I can't live my life in fear. Because of the unknown. Because I'm different. Because the world is just a little misunderstanding place. And I've got to hold my head up high because I have overcome and surpassed what anybody thought was ever possible of me. And I'm still kicking. I ain't going nowhere. I didn't even check. We have plenty I am so proud of who I am. What in the world is that circle? I guess it is just... It is. Wow, that's a really weird shadow cast. Please. No, you dirty rat. I do want to know. I haven't heard about the gold dandelions yet. You must pay for your visitation. Okay. Out of stone? Okay. Can anybody guess what we're gonna build here? Obviously not. We are going to build a doghouse and cat house. And it's gonna look super out of place on this ship, but it'll be worth it. Sorry. Yeah, I'll try to. I easily saw myself going off the edge there, and that would have not been fun. Okay. Perfect. Another section done. And this ship is so long. Alright. Alrighty then. Gotta go get a reference image. A Doge house. I actually typed in Doge. Oops. Dog house. Ooh, that's cute. That doesn't fit. None of these themes are gonna fit. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, low key, that's about what I was thinking. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I'm looking at reference images. I am made up. Microphone's still pretty good. I need a bunch of red and white. Alright, let's go. A red brick doghouse? Possibile. Sure. Everybody loves this block. Oh, yeah, no. I was gonna go for it until I saw the quartz, and I know I've got a bunch of quartz. Well, maybe not so much anymore. Oh, there they are. All the extra bows. Yeah. Another miscellaneous chest I'll organize and maybe never. Alright. Okay, so I imagine this kind of like an indoor-outdoor dog park house setup. These dogs, they're not going to be kept in squalid conditions like the rest of the ship. These guys, I'm going to try to make a proper, somewhat hospitable-looking place for them. Railing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, why not? We're at the end of the ship. Railing. 1, 2, 3. I can't count people. Ooh. Yeah, don't need you right now. Definitely want you like guys later, though. Goodbye. Have fun. See you guys later. So this. This is the dimensions. Oh, creepers. Alright, let's run back, get our bed. Do we have a bed? No, we do not have a bed. Oh, we gotta get through Creeper Central. This game loves its creepers, and I hate them. It's literally the worst mob in the game. Okay, we got this. Why didn't I grab the bed? I don't care. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could not have done that again if I tried. However, I hate that it is an odd or an even number. For the pitch of the dog roof, I definitely wanted an even number. Oops. This actually isn't near as big as I was thinking it was going to be. I might have to start rethinking my crew idea. We'll see what we can pull off here. Just building the rough shape and size of it. I did just hit my elbow on my desk, but why did I think I was gonna be near enough blocks? We've got to go get some more bricks. But let's just experiment with the entity here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Yeah, I cannot do my high-pitched voice today. Bet on it. Really can't wait to move that mob farm. That's really bugging me ever since I came up with this idea. That was just the first ever farm, so I built everything else off-center. 'Cause why not? But I didn't have a vision then, now I do. And it's time to put that vision into work. maybe have more bricks in one of these chests. Yes. Should really actually bring them here. I should really just build a villager breeder here. Have to be 100 blocks away from that village though. And I don't know, I'm kind of thinking I might have started shortening it too soon. But we can play around with the dimensions. Yeah, definitely not enough, but a confident start, I can say. Since we don't have enough, let's do this then. We do have enough to finish one face. Ha 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 ha, really? That's dirty. That's dirty. Fantastic, though. That is a good-sized doghouse. And now that I'm actually looking at this, I think we can get quite a few doggos in here. Let's make this door. I need quartz stairs now. Quartz stairs. Just use a crafting table. Minecraft. Alright. That's as good as that's gonna get. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen once. Just had to. wrong one. Siren, you might hear my dog go off. So fast. Oh, yeah, I'm so happy with this progress, dude. Yes. My axe is the lowest. Let's heal up as much as we can. And go to sleep, for goodness sake. Light up a base, really. You see, I've got plans on top of plans on top of plans here, and I wish I could get to every single one all at once. And it's just not possible. Nice leading ship. Do you have what I want? Of course not. Well, kind of has what I want, but I want the tree. I refuse to buy it by the plank. Every one of my builds is mega. I couldn't afford buying the wood by the plank. Alright. I think we're gonna do deep slate roof. Because every roof that I see in these reference images is a black roof. Might have to go to my castle. That should get us through what we need to do. And that's all I care about for the time being. Eventually everything is going to have a surplus, and we're going to start popping off here pretty soon. So, stone cutter. It's daytime, dude. You should be passive. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's painful. That should be enough. Still didn't make enough. I'm like so happy to actually be adding to this today. Seriously? I didn't count how many that was. Let's hope it's less than 8. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is less than 8. Alright, let's actually convert the rest into that so we can oh, we don't want to do that. We want half slabs. Back down we go. Half slabaroos. Alright. We have the doghouse, and I think I am going to sign off and finish the rest of this later. I have finished the doghouse, and short of populating the airship with a bunch of puppies, every kennel gets its own water bowl and food bowl. It won't be distinct. And we have got to get ourselves 28 puppies. And I was thinking, and in real life, I hate dog breeding. Every dog that I get, aside from my wiener dog, has been a rescue. So I think instead of becoming a breeder on this server, we are going to go out into the wild and rescue at least 28 dogs. I think that sounds like a good idea. And then our warship will be entirely complete for the doghouse. Because that is not what I intended to say at all. Let's go get our bones. Ignore the high-pitched beeping outside. I hope that is not coming through, but I know it is. Stupid golf carts. At least I'm wearing gold. I think we're just gonna start out around spawn and work our way out from there. Hopefully we find some dogs pretty quick, but I'll edit this footage so you'll just see the dogs. Enjoy! Our first dog! Yay! Hello, friendo! Oh, first one too. You're a good boy. Awesome! Alright, let's continue on exploring. You know what? I actually liked how it looked in that direction. Another one. Come with us, buddy. Pack is up to 4. This may take a bit longer than I was expecting. So this should be a fun time lapse to edit. Hello, there we go. Alright, so I set out on a grand mission to rescue a bunch of dogs and give them lives here on the warship. And well, it turns out my realm does not have that many stray dogs. I've found 5 in a couple hours. So 4 of them made it back to the warship. One of them made a detour at the castle, and I think he wants to be a guard dog for the castle, and I get that. That friend can stay there, and we'll have a lovely life there. These 4 guys and gals have made it here, and I am gonna breed them up to about 28, and at times of war that number will escalate, but hopefully our server will stay at peace. Let's get breeding, and I think I am going to end this episode here because it is done. We have got ourselves a fully built dog kennel capable of holding comfortably 28 dogs, and our warship is but one more step towards being complete. I'm really happy with the little paw that I designed of white quartz on the side. I'm thinking maybe I want to add a window or 2, but I'm not sure how that will interfere with any of the cages, so we will figure all of that out over the next coming episodes. But all in all, I am happy to say that we now have a doghouse on the warship, and these will be very well kept for puppies. What is up, YouTube? My name is Ash, and welcome back to the Warship, episode 2. In the last episode, we created the Doghouse, where we have our 4-legged friends. Not quite as many as we had hoped for, but the good news is there are no stray dogs loose on my server anymore. Trust me, I searched. Yeah, so I'm gonna breed these guys up behind the scenes, and we'll have a full armory of dogs in no time. And it is time to move on to make the warship better and more of our home. And the next big thing that I want to do is this eyesore right here. It's the original mob farm that started this ship. I have no complaints with how it's performed. However, the way I designed the rest of the ship after, it's not centered, and it needs to be in order to make this warship look presentable. So that's what we're gonna do today. We are going to tear down the old mob farm, and we're gonna make a new one. And hopefully we're gonna make some improvements, because everything can be made better. Especially because this was a very, very early game farm. I'm gonna get some scaffolding blocks. I'm gonna clear my inventory as well. Oh my gosh, not prepared at all for this project, but here we go. Alright. That is clear enough inventory. I'm still a bit scatterbrained. I am recovering from pneumonia, and it has been a very rough week. And the last episode, I know I told you guys I was sick, but yeah, a couple days later I ended up in the hospital, and I still don't feel 100%, but I feel 90% better. We're gonna have to take this tree down. I think I'm gonna re-record this. This doesn't need to be part of the video.